YouTube, this is Felicia with Bible Scraps, and I have some exciting news to share. I'm not sure how many of you have heard of Fun Stamper's Journey. It's a fairly new company, very similar to Close to My Heart and Stampin' Up. It's a mail catalog type service, so you can't purchase any of these items in the store. You have to purchase from a consultant, or in my case, we're called Journey Coaches. And that's my exciting news. I have decided to become a Journey Coach. Now, I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with Richard Garra. Did I say that right? Garra. You might have some of his products in your collection. I believe he used to design with Spellbinders. I know that he was affiliated with them, has branched out on his own and launched Fun Stamper's Journey. And I tell you, it's going to be a fun journey. There's a couple ways you can access my store. One way is to type in www.funstampersjourney.com/Bible Scraps, and that will take you directly to my storefront. You could also go to funstampersjourney.com and hit the Coach Finder tab that's located at the top of the page and type in my name, Felicia Hands with a Z. You'll also access my store that way. If you have any questions, you could email me at biblescraps@yahoo.com. Now, if you are interested in placing an order or having a party, feel free to reach out to me and I'll get you all set up. Now, if you happen to order directly from my store, I'm asking that you shoot me an email. When I placed my order before I became a coach, the person who I placed my order from I didn't do everything I should have done for her to get credit. It was an easy fix, but she had to call in to attach my order to her name. So to avoid that problem, I'm just asking, if you ordered through my store, you could just send me an email and let me know so I could stay up to date with all of my customers. I have been eyeing this company for the last year, and what intrigued me was their specialization in red rubber. That is red rubber cling. I have mentioned time and time again that I prefer cling over wood-mounted stamps or clear stamps. I don't think anything stamps better than red rubber. And then you don't have to worry about the quality of your stamp. Red rubber, they're going to outlast us, right? And so that was intriguing to me. And so for the last year, I played around with my card. I kind of followed the company. And then I subscribed to a channel. She's my upline. Her name is Janice Whiting. And she shared a project using a cross stamp. And I fell in love with that stamp. The only problem was it was part of a special catalog that was due to expire the end of March. Well, she shared a second video of a giveaway of that same cross set. So, of course, I entered the giveaway and waited patiently for her to announce the winner sometime later that week. Well, that never happened, but I stalked her channel night and day because I wanted to win that cross set. And so the end of March approached really fast and she still hadn't announced her winner. And so I thought, well, I need to just go ahead and place my order because there's no guarantee this cross set will make it to the main catalog, which you're looking at here. And so the company extended the deadline or extended that catalog for a couple days. And I was like, well, great. I have a couple more days to wait on her to announce the winner. That never happened. And so April 2nd came. That's the day the order had to be put in. And so I placed my order. Now, I would have ordered from the company anyway, but I didn't plan on ordering that day. I ordered that day solely for that cross. Well, about an hour after I placed my order, I went to her channel. Lo and behold, she had chosen a winner. And so I watched her video knowing that I hadn't won because I knew I made the right decision. I got my cross set and yoo-hoo to whoever's going to win. So you can imagine my surprise when she said, Bible scraps. So I won. And I thought, wow, I just placed my order. Now, I couldn't change my order. And so she was so kind as to let me choose from other stamp sets that she had, and I'll share that with you a little later. But that's how it got started for me when it got started. And so I got my order in just as a customer. I was so pleased with the products that I decided to become a journey coach. So I have a lot of goodies to share. I'll come back to this catalog a little later in the video, but we have a spring into summer mini catalog, and I love our catalogs. They're colorful, a lot of inspiration, and I have grown quite fond of the designs. Okay, I'm going to first share with you my starter kit. If you are interested in becoming a coach, you have 3 kits to choose from. Because I did not need another die cutting machine, I chose, I think, the Amaze kit. It's the cheapest kit you can buy, and it costs $50. And these are the items that you get. You get to choose, is it two stamp sets. And these are the 2 that I chose. Now you choose from a pre-selected group. And so these are the 2 that I got. And if you don't know what cling is, well, this is cling. I'll show it to you. Red rubber onto cling, and so you would use a clear block for these stamps. I know you can't feel this, but it's nice, soft. It has cushion to it, and they make the nicest impression. And what I like about Fun Stamper Journeys stamps, look at that. You have the image right there, so you know exactly what stamp you need because you can see it. And all of our stamps are stored on this, well, it's a very thick, I guess it's acetate, a very thick acetate laminated type card. And so this will last you forever. A beautiful presentation, great quality. Now, I wouldn't normally buy something like this, but I have grown fond of a lot of images that I really would not have, well, really didn't care for, right? And so I chose this one. Now, with this starter kit, as with the other 2, you can choose dies. And so I chose the dies to go with this set. And all of our dies are green. Very cool, right? And look at the presentation. Look at the packaging. Just nice quality. It's really fun to open up all of your goodies because it's packaged so nicely with bubble wrap. Sometimes the bubble wrap is green. Now, you also get, I love this Journey glaze. I will have a video sharing my personal product picks, and Journey glaze is at the top of the list. I know we all have different types of glaze. I have 3 different types of glaze in my craft room right now. But I prefer this Journey glaze. Perhaps I'll do a video comparing this glaze to the other glazes that I have. And then you also get some stamp cleaner, right? I haven't used stamp cleaner in such a long time, and so I'm excited about using it once again. You can also, well, in this kit, you get the black licorice True Fusion ink pad. Now, what's special about these ink pads? It's hybrid. It's a mixture of the pigment and the dye inks together. It becomes permanent when you heat set it on wood, glass, or like acetate. So that's a great quality. And then you can pick an ink pad. I picked Buttercream. Buttercream is one of 3 of the pigment inks. This is not Fusion. It's pure pigment. Can emboss with this. Maybe they just have 2. They have Buttercream and white, or it could be 3. And then you also get a roll of white liner double-sided adhesive. You can never get enough of this stuff. And this is, I think, 1/4 inches, I think. And then you get some Journey twine in this natural color. Love natural. Can never go wrong with natural. And then you get some Journey sparkle dust. Nice white. And then you get 2 packs of paper. Your whipped cream, which is your white, and then you get a multi-color pack. And I'll come back to these colors in a second. But I need to pause for the cause for cardstock. I have been crafting for a long time, and I have accumulated regrets along the way. Like many of you, I have spent way too much money hoarding and hauling, buying things that we'll never use, that we don't need. And one of the regrets that I have is it took me forever to order from like Stampin' Up. I think I placed my first order a couple years ago, if that. I've never ordered from close to my heart, and it's not because the items aren't great. I've been like a local type crafter. I shop at the big chain stores. I didn't even do a lot of online ordering except from Joann's.com. Limit yourself when you shop like that. When I got this cardstock in and saw the quality of this cardstock, I was blown away. And I'm not saying that just to sell this. I really was, because I compared this to all that paper I got from Joann's and Michael's. And hey, the stuff is great. You get it for a great price. But the quality of this cardstock compared to what I have purchased before, you really can't compare it. And I shared a video a couple years ago of dozens of packs of paper that I got from my local stores, including Tuesday Morning. And I got rid of most of it because we don't use that stuff. One of my regrets is not taking advantage of a company like Fun Stampers Journey. If you are just starting off, I really recommend that you look, well, come shop with me, of course. And I'm not saying that just to sell this. I'm an honest crafter. But I think when you have a product that is good, it sells itself. And I decided to become a Journey coach because of the quality of this cardstock, the quality of the stamps, the quality of the dies, and you will see one of my product picks a little later in the video. But take a look at a sampling of the color choices that you get. This is just a sampling. I will have the number of colors that are available right now. Keep in mind that you can also purchase the matching ink pads, the matching ribbons. I mean, it's a color coordinated organization. Everything matches. Alrighty, now it's time to see some orders, and I have to thank my son and my brother. Most of what you see in this video was sponsored by my son, and my next order was sponsored by my brother. It's all just because I have amazing family members. Speaking of amazing, here's our mission statement. It's all about making amazing happen. And you can go ahead and read that. I love that mission statement. But I didn't share with you guys the cross stamp, right? This is how it happened. And this is amazing. You want to have this set in your collection. Take a look at that beautiful cross. I love it. And then the scriptures, he is not here, he is risen. Behold, I am with you always, for we walk by faith, not by sight. We love because he first loved us. By his wounds, we are healed. This is how it got started, you guys, with the cross. And this is how it's going to end as well. So this is on the website. I think it will make the catalog, for it's still available. Yay! Yay, 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 yay. Okay, so I have kept a cart the last year, right? And I had some things in my cart. And this cupcake stamp was one of those things. By the way, it's easy. If you want to make an account, just go to the website, put in your information, and you have the ability to save your carts. That's what I did. Look at the cupcake. I know it's basic, but you know, a stamp set like this is, you're going to always use it, right? It will never go out of style. And once again, love the red rubber. Can't wait to play around with this one. I also picked up, because if it deals with the kitchen or with food, I'm in. There's 4 categories that I try to buy within when I shop. I talked about this a couple years ago. I got that revelation how much money I spent. That's what it was. I was looking for a lettuce stamp and could not find one amongst my hundreds of different stamps, right? And that really bothered me. How can a gardener not have a lettuce stamp? Well, after that experience, I thought hard about how I spend my money. I was buying just to hoard and just to haul. I didn't really, pay attention to buying things that represent me. And so when I shop now, I ask myself, is what you're buying, is that within one of your 4 categories? For me, that would be my faith. That would be the kitchen. That would be gardening. And that would be sewing. Though I'm not a seamstress. I know, don't ask me. But I picked up this set. It's all about the different pies. Yay! I love it, love it, love it. People, I was so excited to find stamp sets that I love with cling. I kid you not. And this one is a popular one. A la mode. Look at that pie. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, we have several collections that are on sale this month. 35% off. And this is one of the collections. Slice Life, if I'm saying that correctly. The whole collection, including the paper, which I have, is 35% off. Now, I collect fruit stamps. Picked up 2 sets. I need to go back and get the other 2. Once again, sets like these, they're classics. They will never go out of style. You can use these time and time again. Now, we also offer the storage pockets for your stamp sets. And you're looking at one of the pouches here. Nice quality storage pocket there. And your stamp set fits in nicely. And you also have room to put the dies in if you so desire to purchase dies. Love this. As a matter of fact, I am working on a project right now, you guys, with that stamp set. Okay, I also had this one in my shopping cart. Donuts! You gotta love a donut, right? Was it last year or the year before? I shared my Donut Mania video. And I am so happy to have cling donuts. I love it. Classic, you guys. You want this. Donuts will never go out of style, and you never have to worry when you buy red rubber. And our stamps, they cling nicely. Yes, love that. Okay, I shared this one. This is not available any longer. I think it was part of last year's summer catalog. Alrighty, so let me take a second to talk about our Bloom Benefits and Hostess Rewards. For every $50 purchase, you guys, you can earn a Bloom Benefit for free. And you see all of your options here. Now, you can choose from ATS stamps. Our ATS stamps are basically our smaller stamp sets. You could choose one of these 3 items here. Whenever you see a green outline, that means the die is available. So the die for this very cute fishy is also available. You have a balloon die here. Celebration trim. I think these might be wood chipboard flourishes. resin beauty blooms, and 2 journey charms. Well, for every $50 purchase, you could choose 1 bloom benefit. Now, these are available for the main catalog. For every catalog that we have, that brings additional bloom benefits. So you see the benefits available from the spring into summer catalog. Now, though these stamp sets might be smaller, believe me, in my opinion, they're substantial. Take a look at this Oops, I Did It Again fishy. I love him. He was the first I chose. Super duper cute. You see, he's green. Our regular ATS stamps are black, but these are exclusive, and so they're green. Look at the size of that. Love it. One of my favorite images. You can also get the die. And let me show you. Okay, here's another one. I love this thank you because you get the thank you, but you also get this textured stamp here, and I love that that stamp. And these little cards are the same quality as the larger cards. You can't go wrong. And there's pouches available for this size as well. So I have the watermelon to show you. Remember, that's from the new catalog. It's green. Check out that stamp set. Watermelon on a stick. I haven't seen an image like that ever. So I have some additional ATSs. These are not bloom benefit options because they're not green. But you could purchase the bloom benefit options. You can purchase those from the catalog. To our bloom benefits, you are entitled to Hostess Benefits. If you make an order or have a party of at least $150, you could earn $20 in Journey Cash and 1 ATS stamp set. And that's from the entire catalog. The higher your order or your party is, the more Hostess benefits you get. You have the potential to earn $160 in Journey Cash, 9 ATSs, and then 4 items at half price from the catalog. So get your party going, you guys. You don't want to miss out on these fabulous Hostess rewards. Additional benefits for the new catalog. If you have a party that totals $200 or more, you can purchase this exclusive road trip die set. It's 2 dies, and these are full-size dies. So I haven't played around with this yet. Now, if your party totals $400, you could purchase, ooh, look at this down here. All of this for $14.95. That is so cool. You guys, it's time to have a party. Get all your friends together. Let's do this. This is a nice die set. As I stated earlier, I have to thank my son. He sponsored most of what you see, including my initial startup kit. He's in the Army, and he got a bonus. And he called me up and said, "Mom, is there anything you need for your craft room?" Now, Lord knows, I don't need anything. But the eye is never satisfied. But no, at that time, I had decided to become a coach. So my answer was yes. So I placed an order, and he covered it. So thank you, son. So these are some additional items that I got. I tried to choose classic designs that I would use all the time. And I love this. Confetti. And here's another one of those sets from the Slice collection. Remember, the entire Slice collection is 35% off, including the Be Amazing collection, which I have the paper to share. But I love this. Love that drink. Now, this one is one of my faves. Take a look at that taco and the fries and the drink. Fries before, guys. Love that. all red rubber. And then I picked up 2 sets from the Nature collection. To me, these are classics. Look at these. This one is called, and I will have a link for everything I'm showing you guys. These are called glass blooms. You can create stained glass effect with these. So super cute. And then I picked up, now I love this one. Hello, lovely. These will make the cutest everyday type tags. Look at that phrase, hello, lovely. There's also an ATS that I did not pick up yet, but it will come with my order that's on the way. And it's very similar, but I think it's larger than these flowers. But the perfect everyday type tag. Now, this next set comes from the new catalog. And let me just turn to that because it's summertime. So it's all about barbecuing and picnics and things like this. And when I saw this hamburger stamp set, you know I had to have it, especially if you saw my series with the hamburger punch by EK Success. Look at that. Don't you want a burger like that? Look at all those parts and pieces. I cannot wait to assemble this baby together. So in the mini catalog, it's all about barbecue. Much as I like this one, I can't see myself buying this one. Poor pig, poor cow, poor chicken. I can't, right? I can't. But I do like this one. All about the grill there. And look at all the color examples you get. Love it, love it, love it. I will have a link to this catalog, you guys, in my description. Alrighty, let's get to some pattern paper. I have to say, I have not been so excited about pattern paper. I don't buy a lot of paper pads anymore. As I stated earlier, I got rid of dozens of them. And so I'm very cautious about buying pattern paper. But I'm so happy I tried out this Celebrate You and the Be Amazing paper. I love the colors. Now, the Celebrate You collection is also on sale. 35% off this month only. As I stated earlier, everything matches. And so the cardstock will match this set as well. Now, my paper is on its way. My cardstock, that is. But take a look. I love the pop of the black. Look at that. Timeless, classic. You get 24 sheets, 4 prints each, so 6 different prints. And I just love these colors. Oh my goodness, these will never go out of style. And the paper, this is cardstock. I think it's 60-pound weight. You hear that? It's real cardstock weight. And this is the Celebrate You collection. 35% off. The stamps, the paper, the whole collection. Look at this one. Set your goals. Oh my God, you made it. Ooh, I love it. Look at that. Like it. That black. I think that black is what did it for me. So this is the Celebrate You collection. I also picked up the Be Amazing. As you know, this is also 35% off. Now, this is my favorite. Look at this, you guys. Okay, so there's a new color family called Be Amazing, and I'm going to call it Fluorescence. I don't have my paper yet, but these are some of the, these are the colors in that new color collection. Take a look at these colors. They're really super bright. Love it. Now the back seems a little bit more muted than the front. Excuse my dogs. They're happy that it's sunny outside because we have been getting serious rain. But take a look at this, you guys. Once again, the stamps are also on sale. There are some stamp sets in the same design. Look at that. Bright. I'm doing something different this summer. I would not normally go with colors this fluorescent, this bright, but I love it. Take a look at that. 35. Oh, look at this. They also have heart stamps that coordinate with this. I love it. I'm excited to make some flippies with this. And look at even this. It's just, I love it. Love it, love it, love it, you guys. And then you have these two final pages. 24 sheets, double-sided, 6 prints, 4 sheets. Several more items to share before the grand finale share, and I am super excited about that share. But I'm also excited about this grid paper. Now, I had not used grid paper up until Fun Stamper's Journey. This stuff is versatile, you guys. You can do a whole lot with it, and you will see how I use mine in my future videos. Now, you get a pad of 50. I will have the size on the screen. In the background, you see I have another grid paper. I got that elsewhere. But this stuff is fabulous. You are going to want to add that to your order. Now, I showed you this pouch. I had the stamp inside of it. Well, you get a pack of 10, right? And I think the price is really reasonable as well. I think it's about $5, so that's not bad. Now, we do have a small selection of embossing folders, and they're green, of course. This one is called Ink Splash. I got this one to go with this Ink Splat ATS. So I'm not sure if it was meant to go together, but they both had the word ink in it. So I think they'll coordinate fairly well. Now we specialize in ink pads. Our True Color Fusion ink pads. I have these 3 colors in addition to the black licorice and the buttercream, which is pure pigment. We have a lot of colors to choose from. I will be getting the Be Amazing fluorescent color because they're really bright. But for now, I have these. And once again, our ink pads, it's hybrid. It's a combination of dye and pigment inks. Now, I picked up these little bitty scissors. I was looking for just a pair of scissors to exclusively use for my fussy cutting. And I think I just may have found what I'm looking for. I haven't used these yet. I will, of course, let you know how they work, but I like how they feel. And they're super duper cute. And being green, I just love it. We also have these bags that says Fun Stamper's Journey, and then our signature bloom. It's a nice size bag. Alrighty, you guys, my grand finale share. Another one of the big reasons why I placed an order through Fun Stamper's Journey, and then why I became a coach, is because of what you see here. I know you're looking at a case, and it's a quality case, might I add, but it's about what's in this case. These clear blocks. I absolutely love and absolutely endorse these clear blocks. Let me first show you what I was working with. Are you ready? And this is quite embarrassing. These are my stamping blocks, right? Take a look at this. Take a look. I know some of your blocks look the same way. People, let me tell you, one of my regrets. We spend all this money on things we don't need, and we don't invest in the quality things that we need. Your stamping is only as good as your ink, your paper, and your blocks. Look at these blocks. Forget about how dirty it is, because sometimes that just happens. But there is nothing ergonomical about these blocks, right? The edges, the corners are rough. They're not contoured. They're hard to hold. And yes, they stain easy. Who made this one? Oh, this is by Three Bird Studio. So I just have, these are your El Cheapos. I think a couple are designer though. Are these Fiskars? Right? This is what I have been stamping with. I shared a video for the GoPress and foil machine, and I shared some stamped out images that I couldn't line up right because my stamp blocks were dirty. Well, you're looking at them, right? You can't stamp with this. And so I have been on the hunt for quality stamping blocks, right? And I have found them with Fun Stamper's Journey. I'm going to share with you one I got from another company because I believe in doing my research. I believe in reading. And at the same time I purchased my order from Fun Stamper's Journey, I got this one from Stampendous. It had good reviews. And this is it. But it came with that chip in it. And I thought, okay, wow. Now I'm going to compare it to Fun Stamper's Journey. And you guys, I have been using these blocks and I absolutely love them. About the same size, but you see a vast difference in the thickness. Now, this is a quality block, you guys, and it does have some weight to it. It doesn't bother me. But I have to tell you, this block, I can hold it a lot better than this one. Though this one is heavier, it feels better. But this nick in it really bothered me. Contoured sides, but it's not as soft. It's not rounded. I mean, I have found the perfect block with Fun Stamper's Journey. So here's the thing, you guys. If you're like me and you have been stamping with substandard blocks, it's time to upgrade. And this is an investment. When I placed my first order, remember, I did not plan on becoming a coach. And so I started off with Block E. And I'm going to have a separate video on these blocks. I got Block E. And then I got this one here, which is Block C. And I think I got K. But after I used these blocks, I knew I needed not only the case, but the entire collection. I'm still missing a stamp here. This is a big one, and I'll get that later. But it's an investment that you want to make. I will have the amount. Well, you can buy these individually. I think I might recommend start off with the sizes that you will use the most. But if you know that if you're a bona fide stamper and you know that you're going to need all the sizes, I really recommend that you try out our pleased with these. You can grip them really easy. They clean off really easy, but because they're so thick, you really don't stain these a lot. Well, you can't stain them because you can, this type of whatever acrylic they use, it cleans off really nice. So they're easy to clean. But if you happen to get ink on your block, it wipes off super easy. I like the lines on these, the grid lines, because you can easily align whatever you're stamping. And then one side is etched and the other side is just smooth. I put my stamps on the non-etched side. Absolutely love these. Hey, Mother's Day is right around the corner, right? A fabulous gift from your hubby, from your kids, from whoever. If you have a birthday coming up, here's your birthday gift. But if I had to give one pick from Fun Stamper's Journey, it would be this block set. You cannot go wrong. And the case, at first, I didn't want the case. Remember, I only ordered a couple stamps. But then, when I saw the quality, and I'm like, yeah, I no longer have to keep my my blogs in a Ziploc bag, right? Or a junk drawer. It all fits together nicely in this case. You guys, I'm excited about this journey, and I'm excited about my next video using the Let's Twist stamp set. For it's the kind of video, well, I've never done one like this before, and so I'm kind of excited about that. Now, if you are interested in the journey experience, email me at biblescraps@yahoo.com. I'll also have a link in my description box. If you are interested in hosting a party or placing an order, well, I would love for you to experience this journey with me. Yeah. Leave me comments, you guys. Let me know if you have heard of Fun Stamper's journey. Let me know what's on your mind. Well, I want to thank you guys for experiencing this first part of the journey with me. And as always, blessings.